With one profile, you're good to go. Here we go. Dragon, Kitana versus Kamasi Reborn into the teleport. Reacting to that fan. 37%. Wants to mix into a low that looks like it should be an overhead. Comes from above. Kamasi has no meter. Dragon. Ooh, and he got a down one after that jumping kick on hit and goes for the throw. And a nice back one. Dragon looking a little on tilt right now. Just a little bit off.
One blade. Round 2. Fight.
And a very nice down one. That's what I'm talking about. You can always contest with an anti-airing poke with your character. Go for that full combo. Teleport by Kamasi. 23%. Didn't have the bar to burn. Just that back 4-3 was not good enough. Dragon going to take advantage. Into the sharpen. Good push by Kamasi.
A great low profile from Dragon. Very good use of interactable. We rarely get to see people use the launching aspect of that launcher.
And just got him with the X-ray overhead gimmick. Here we go.
The unblockable. That has not been blocked in the history of MKX.
Man, you can see those 3 bars, and it happened so fast.
But
so
Dragon
fast.
with no resources here in game number 3.
Look, I'm going to say it right now. I feel like Kamasi is the best possessed Kenshi I've ever seen.
Look at this big boy damage. 45%.
Boys.
And a quick rise into a down one. That was kind of sexy.
Dragon has to make it to top 8 so he can try and claim the throne. He was knocked out last week by Slayer and going for this over 44%, 46.
Oh my gosh, it's continuing to go.
For the lift.
47.
To a
what an answer by Dragon.
And that down one is going to do it. Dragon ties it up. Or no. What? Yeah, that was it.
Goes up 1-0.
That was the first match. I felt like we
alone won him the match.
Yes, it did.
So that proves if you do your homework, it pays off, ladies and gentlemen.
It's so simple. It is so simple.
Right there, jump back one.
Into a lift, 33%, into sharpen. Will he down one? He down 3s. You see Dragon go for that down 3. Wow.
The last 3 teleports have gotten full combo punish. This is going to be a mental disaster for Kamasi, because then you have to realize, what do you do with a flawless victory by Dragon?
2. Fight.
Kamasi, he got a couple of those reacting to the fans, or maybe it was on a read, but he was able to punish those fan tosses with a teleport. Kamasi looking a little bit on his heels, has no meter. Oh, the whip back one, that's going to be a punish. As good as that normal is on block, it is terrible on whiff. You don't want to whiff that.
And I think Dragon, they're going for the anti-air down one, just gets it immediately.
That's it. Oh, and goes for the sharpen right before that, just to make sure he closed out with that damage.
Too easy.
And removing Kamasi.
They let the entire intro play through, and here we go. Dragon capitalizing. Another combo for Dragon. Taking him to the corner.
Oh, the EX sharpen. Every time Kamasi has gone airborne, Dragon has just nice little option select using a normal into armor there, but he has just not let Kamasi get away with anything in the air.
That safe launching down back one from Kenshi. Even though it has no armor anymore, if you can get your stagger game going, it tries to go for the. He tried to go for the parry, but it's not going to work. Kitana jumped in. You can't parry that.
Dragon taking away
2. Fight.
the aerial game of Possessed and making Kamasi go to balance, so more of a ground game, and guess what? Dragon's pretty good at that too.
You could whip punish that if he could have timed that. In between those strings, he could have got a back one into a combo. One thing balance does, it hits hard. Very good. Just back forward 3s, teleflurries. They're only -9 on block, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. They may have made it a little bit less negative in the last patch, but...
And shades of MK9 as spirits are just everywhere on this screen.
Ooh, and you can whip punish that, but no! Kamasi does not. Oh, I just got it.
Lift. Just a little bit of savagery from Dragon, and he's gonna try to take this right now.
2%, it's gonna take 1, and that's gonna do it. Kamasi just letting go of block.
That's a scary situation where your opponent just walks up and doesn't press a single button because you're gonna be afraid of the throw. And Dragon with a fatality. Let's get some fatalities in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first.
We haven't seen him play Mournful, and we're going with Sektor. This is what we. And there's a jump back into a fan from RetroTech, putting Sonic down 31% health. RetroTech with 2 bars right now, almost working on a 3rd. Almost at the X-ray already, and Sonic comes in with the mix. Just gets hit by the forward 1-3. Ooh, and the interactable helped him get out of that instant air dash situation. So you can punish that. Well, some characters can. I'm not sure if Kitana can, but RetroTech sitting on 3 bars. SonicFox almost. Oh, I'm not sure what that was. Was that a teabag from RetroTech? I doubt it. Nobody. Everybody has marks. Standing 1 anti-air. Oh, and a nice down 1.
Almost got the full conversion. It's RetroTech. On some stuff right now.
RetroTech playing so solid right now. Sonic is kind of, I don't know, he's kind of slow right now and just armors to finish it out. Takes round 1, RetroTech. Here we go.
And what looked like a teabag there was just a buffer, waiting to see SonicFox move, pulled the trigger. Awesome stuff from RetroTech early.
That was so funny to see. Okay, you don't want to get caught holding block too long. Sonic will take full advantage, and you don't want that. He will hit buttons on you until you force him to stop. Good up rocket by Sonic, trapping RetroTech in the corner. Could have teleported the combo with this. Oh, and he can confirm off this. Oh, and he missed the restand.
And I love what Fox is doing. Until RetroTech can do something about it, he's going to keep doing it over and over again.
That is the entire point of labbing. And I'm not saying RetroTech doesn't, but has he in that situation? Does he know the answer?
I love these stand ones by RetroTech when he finds himself in those crossover situations. It's paid off every single time. He hasn't got a combo off it yet, but they are there.
Close, yeah, he's come close. You know, sometimes you do something that maybe you tried before a matchup, and it finally works out for you, and then you're shocked.
And RetroTech
Sonic switching sides.
Yep, RetroTech not having his breaker.
No whiff punish. RetroTech, good block, no punish. He thought he was going to burn the bar to stay safe. He didn't do it. And Sonic
for another EX missile.
EX rockets. He could chip out.
Fight.
Good patience by RetroTech. Down 1, just in case he didn't burn that bar. It looks like if he burns the bar, it'll go over Kitana. If he doesn't, he'll get the down 1 conversion. Pretty good win-win situation, so long as you block that teleport. And Sonic going in with these throws, he's already got RetroTech down at 50%. RetroTech just scared to hit a button.
Standing
forward. Anti-air, this is going to close it out? No. And it would have chipped regardless.
And standing forward, one of the best anti-airs in the entire game. We saw it on one of Rio's videos. Just something that most jumpers in the game will lose to. The hitbox on it, and the way that his hitbox moves backwards, it seems, makes it such a good anti-air.
The standing forward you're talking about?
Yeah, the stand forward. He can get a full combo. The EX rocket hits, so SonicFox doesn't get the set play that he's looking for off of it.
Yes, you got to whip punish this RetroTech. Trying to make a comeback here. He's got 2 bars. He could go some pretty big damage if he can just catch him. Good overhead. Another overhead. Will he go low? Sonic still doesn't care. You're gonna have to do it.
And one more hit. RetroTech's gonna go out with potentially 3 bars a meter. And stand 4 again.
SonicFox with that standing 4. My goodness.
Fox 1 game away from top 8. Here, week number 6. The defending king of the Combat Cup.
The reigning, defending Combat Cup champion. No trip guard. I was expecting Retro just to walk in a little bit and trip guard him in the air.
And may I add, undefeated in the Combat Cup.
SonicFox was so close to losing to Semiij. Semiij was up 2-1 against Sonic and just totally let Sonic run all over him and take that third round, or third match. A nice fan by RetroTech. They both have 3 bars. Retro could literally run in right now and X-ray if he really wanted to, just to secure the round, but I don't agree with it. But you're gonna have to do something before your life ends completely. RetroTech. The overhead did not work. Sonic looking for it. And there goes all of RetroTech's meter. He may as well have X-rayed earlier because now he has no meter.
No meter going into game number 2. And if SonicFox can take this round still having the meter lead, I mean, that RetroTech's going to be thinking about that. But gets Fox to break early.
RetroTech has made so many good reads, just not able to capitalize. And just like that, the jump in, he could have got a combo off that and just went for the stagger, did not hit confirm. And Sonic will hit confirm into a teleport.
Seeing the whiff DP and stand 1, even anti-airing it, if it didn't punish it, would have anti-aired it as a punish as well. Very good stuff by SonicFox.
There goes that setup again that RetroTech has not found an answer to yet, just chipping him out. Well, if he didn't have that interactable to get out of the corner, he may have been stuck there all night.
And SonicFox's anti-airs have been on point. Down 2, stand 4s. Stuff we usually don't see from Triborg players.
But there's a standing 1 into a down 1 fan. Take him to the corner. RetroTech looking to go up, at least have 1 match won against SonicFox, and just woke up with a teleport. And back 1. SonicFox 3 bars still. RetroTech down. Ooh, and you gotta whip punish that missile. No.
Sektor's missile has got to be one of the best straight projectiles in the game.
My goodness, look at these two just walking back and forth. And that's gonna do it.
4 X-ray, and SonicFox is gonna have him a pretty new body.
Survival is a problem.
Well,
versus Yungmonster.
this is gonna be an interesting matchup here. Guns versus runes versus bats versus skulls. Ooh, and there's that sky drop we were talking about. Even if he had blocked it, that bat is coming. Oh, he didn't do it again. It's gonna be some good damage for Sacky. Ooh, the down 3 into a bat, and hit confirms into the trance. This could be enough damage. It is 27%.
Sacky starting off with a flawless victory.
A flawless victory, sending a message right now. All this hype with Yungmonster, and he is having none of it.
And something you rarely see from Quans that has always been there. Any mix-up into the EX skull, which is safe on block, and plus on block if I remember correctly, and it launches in the corner for big damage. And yes, he can actually check her every time with the rune after he ducks full screen on that machine gun.
Which is good. You need to have something to make her stop doing that, or else you're just playing her full screen game the whole time.
That's why you
Sorry, I had to adjust my headset because it was making my head hurt. I could just break it like you did yours last week. Oh, and here we go. Into the stanky leg combos. Meter burns a throw. Just goes for the overhead again.
We're going for the raw bat, and that's going to do it.
Oh my god. These stanky leg combos.
Yungmonster up 1-0.
Oh, and the interactable a little bit of the too easy tech there, using the interactable to go into the ground pound.
And very good stuff by Yungmonster, just holding that until he finally gets in a position where he can let it go for a punish.
And this could all go downhill for Yungmonster right here. Quan in the corner, no matter the variation, is pretty damn dangerous. And got him with the mid sword, and just all these mixes and bats and runes. And one skull's gonna do it.
That was an absolute onslaught
Yes, it was.
of mix-up and pressure from Sacky.
Round 2, fight.
Try to get the skull out. Now he can jump and do those air skulls, but he's taking a risk because those rockets. And you can see Yungmonster coming in just a little bit and throwing those up rockets just so he can get him out of the air. Sacky into the trance. Yungmonster opts to break.
Ooh, almost makes it over that machine gun, but that thing's just so active no matter where it is on the screen. And these up rockets from Yungmonster, Sacky's just going airborne too much. Every time he's jumped, he's either a full combo or he's eating that machine gun on the way down.
That down one on hit from Quan is only +2. It doesn't really guarantee anything.
Well, if he would have NJP'd at any moment there, we would be looking at 1-1.
Ooh, and the sky drop works. Sacky looking to go in here. And he
Oh my
does.
gosh, Sacky out of
low. Taking like 2 seconds for your character to switch, there's a problem. Okay, this looks a lot better. Sacky with the NJP into the enhanced trance. There's the bat. There's the mix. And there's the throw. Yungmonster sitting at about 40% health. Good big boot by Yungmonster just to get those plus frames. And a good NJP from Sacky again. He's sitting on 2 bars, almost 3. Oh, he went for the sky drop with the bat and got hit out of it. It's not looking good for Yungmonster.
Oh man, a lot of whipping going
missed
on.
and the bat got him.
Death approaches. Round 2, fight.
Why do we only see Sacky using that bat like that? It's so good.
Just the little whiffs and just it makes you want to press a button somewhere.
Oh, and a nice down 3 anti-air. Sacky has 3 bars. He has had 3 bars since round 1. Not used one yet. And there's the overhead.
Here we go. We have got day 1 Quan, ladies and gentlemen.
Yungmonster looking shaken. Burns the runes. And this is going to do it for Sacky. He is up 2-1.
Coming back from that little reset we had. So strong. If you're looking at eating a bat in the trance, and that is really hard to deal with. And there he is. Like I said, it finally happened. You press the button after that sky drop, and he has the bat waiting.
You know, I'm sure if you were quick to punish that, he wouldn't be able to get it. That bat would disappear on it because when he gets hit, it does disappear. But you've got to be quick at punishing that. And here we go with the jumping punch into the low bat. He's going to confirm.
Every button working right now for Sacky.
You don't get it anymore.
This man can do no wrong right now. Except for that whiff back one. That was... As I said, man.
Sacky is playing this so perfect right now because he can just sit back, connections going booty again. This set has only taken about 30 minutes to complete. Yungmonster walking Sacky back to the corner. Slowly but surely.
And, oh man, it didn't even look like the Niederburn part of that came out until it was finally over. And Sacky just zoning this out.
This is what Sacky needs to do. Just be patient, stay back. Yungmonster has breaker, but it's not going to be enough.
And that's going to do it. Ladies.
Fight.
It's Dragon's Fire.
Dragon's Fire
Jutsu versus Dragon's Fire.
goes home.
There's that launcher meter burn bicycle kick. 37, 38, 39%. SylverRye going in real quick. That back one, another meter burn bicycle kick. He will confirm off of this. 39%. SylverRye looking so sharp right now. If I were Raptor, I would have just given it up. Just take the round and start over. Cause he,
SylverRye coming out swinging. He is looking to make it back in the top 8, where it has eluded him since week number 2.
SylverRye I don't think he run canceled that. He just dashed, just like that. Good block by SylverRye. Forces Raptor to break.
And that's something against these cancel characters you have to keep an eye on. If they do not have the stamina to cancel, it is your turn once the cancel happens, or once the startup of whatever is cancelable happens.
You're right. The zoning from Dragon's Fire is really, really good. On a good armored takedown by Raptor, this could bring him so close.
That's all it takes is 1-4-2 to get everything going. And he's going to go OS with a stand 3 in that sweep.
Got it. Oh, and he missed a 4-2. Good poke by SylverRye. Don't let him take this, Raptor. You can't let him do this. Oh my god. Oh my god, SylverRye got pretty dominated. But he had that second round in the bag. Just failed to capitalize. And the cancel combo coming from SylverRye burns the bicycle kick. We're going for damage. We're going into the corner. 38, 39, 40%.
And it's as if it was the round 1 of last game all over again.
Exactly. This time Raptor able to teleport his way out of there. Oh, didn't burn the meter for that telekick.
The blocks.
Blocks 4-2. Good.
Blocks have been so good by SylverRye.
He's fuzzing that. No question about it. He is fuzzing that so good.
Round 2. Fight.
Something that against these ninjutsu players, it's something you have to practice because you're gonna run into one eventually here at the Combat Company. If we're being serious here.
You're dead. Yeah, you're right on. There's been so many Scorpions, not as many Sub-Zeros as we once saw. Yeah, you definitely have to fuzzy that so that it essentially becomes like it used to be, and it's just a mid. Fuzzy it perfect. It's not a mix-up.
Going for the raw full screen spear. That's that classic Scorpion read.
Oh, and this could be bad. No, SylverRye doesn't have the meter to burn that. Good crossover.
And finally, this is first time opening him up with that mix-up.
And this shades of match 1. Raptor.
Oh,
This time closes it out.
these are going down to the wire now. Oh my gosh. Every time SylverRye takes game 1 comfortably, it gets real.
That's one thing you cannot let go unpunished. And that fireball. He messed up the cancel. He did not punish the fireball. Good down 4 under the flying kick.
And great crouch under that throw, just crouching without blocking. No savage, great hicker for him to teleport. Let's see if Raptor can get things going.
SylverRye blocking too good. And that's the last of his meter. It's all on SylverRye now. Will cash out. He could certainly do the damage. He will cash out. Raptor cannot break. This is SylverRye's.
And that should do it.
37%.
Fight.
Or will SylverRye clutch this out?
With the rare pick of the Cold War Scorpion too.
SylverRye going, ooh, tried to get swaggy. Dropped that third instant air fireball. Meter burns. SylverRye has nothing. Good throw by Raptor. Just challenges that.
And SylverRye's counter poke game has been on point. Instead
Yes, it
of
has.
poking back, with a normal, just opted to poke back for the full screen, catching Raptor going for something both times.
Round 2, fight.
Nice attempt at a trip guard for SylverRye. Raptor not having the length of those swords, and you got to capitalize there. You have to capitalize there. He's let him get away with so many bicycle kicks that whiff, and he can't chase him down to capitalize on it. And Raptor has 2 bars, no stamina to break. There he goes. And a full screen down 2. This is not looking good for Raptor. SylverRye literally 10% away from going to top 8 and catches him with a EX spear for all this damage.
And just armors out. And that's going to do it. It blows
That's it.
the bottom half of Scorpion right off. Literally fighting. Fantastic Hellfire Scorpion. Very similar to the Raptor we just saw, believe it or not. And Semiij loves starting the rounds early with that EX fade just to try to catch that meter early, and he's so good at hit confirming it as well. And if he sees that's not working, he just won't overcommit. And right there, he would have committed to the full combo. Great break by Raptor. And a huge instant little run over on the jump in. Down 3, didn't get the full combo. I'm loving the little movements by Raptor. And scary stuff from Raptor. He puts out a down 4 and tries to make you counter poke and puts out the active frames on the flame aura. And if you press the button, good night.
So Raptor looks like going with Hellfire Scorpion here.
Okay. Hellfire Scorpion, and Semiij is going to get within killing distance.
Raptor was so close when I got here to... Okay. Semiij taking advantage. Got the first round. One thing I want you guys to pay attention to in this matchup is watch Semiij's defense. We were talking about it last week in top 8. He gets most all his damage from just splendid defense.
Just
fuzzy
blocking.
guarding, yeah, reacting. He is so good. His defense pays off so much. And defense wins you majors, in my opinion. Defense is what... Defense should be so much better than offense.
And it seems like a lost art in a game of overwhelming offense. But as you said, blocking, punishing, some of the most basic fundamentals of a fighting game pay off so well.
Oh, and just caught him. The active frames of the flame and chipped him out.
The flame kills. And we
did.
And we saw that earlier from Raptor where he just do a poke in the flame aura, hoping that Semiij would take the bait. And there it finally pays off. I'm shocked
that flame.
that didn't work.
This is what Hellfire, I think, excels so good at. Those unblockable flames, 32%. Semiij, punished with the back 2-2. This is going to be big damage. We've seen this before. Oh, he didn't go for it. He usually does the down 2 combo and all of that.
And he's got one more EX fade and he uses it, and that should close out the match.
Semiij takes, is that match 1? Is that all I missed? Every time we've seen him, he's playing Scorpion, which is good. But I feel like he's still kind of in a learning phase, trying to understand certain things to use in certain situations. And Semiij's just steamrolling right now.
And this matchup, what is on the line? If Raptor wins, he moves into top 8 of the season in points, and Semiij could potentially drop down, losing this early, if it happens.
Good throw by Semiij, just get that 12%.
I actually believe that Dragon would overtake him if Semiij loses this, getting 25 more points just by making top 8 from Dragon.
Yeah, they're neck and neck right now. Not much separates those two. I don't have my points up with me right now during this match, but what a good down 1 check on that EX bait and Red Raptor. Or Noble Raptor, sorry, I read the tag too. Closes it out with a down 2.
Okay, so Dragon actually would need a win and a Semiij loss in order to take second. Right now.
Okay. Okay.
And Raptor trying to do that. Is Dragon secretly rooting from home for Raptor here?
Oh, you know he is. Raptor wants that second place. He wants first. All these guys want first place.
And a throw immune overhead. That's Semiij. And there are a lot of overheads in this game that are throw immune.
Oh, and the active friends of the flame caught him. This could do it for Raptor.
And 1-1.
That happened so fast. I feel like it does happen, but I feel like Semiij had just skipped by the active frames of that flame. A nice overhead. Oh, and there's... That's exactly what I was talking about. It didn't catch him in the face, but it caught him recovering.
And Raptor's going to get stuff started real quick. Drops the teleport there.
And you can see, this is what worries me about Semiij, is he will lose with Ethereal, and he will either go to Ravenous or Smoke.
And Ravenous has paid off 90% of the time.
Tremendously. Oh, and just waited to throw that back one out. He knows how easy it is to fuzzy guard Smoke, and he just staggered that back one.
EX Flame? And the chip out on EX Teleport, that was incredibly smart by Raptor. That would have tracked almost anything Semiij would have done. There are some things with Smoke where he could have moved fast enough, I'm not too sure. But really smart stuff by Raptor. And here we go, Semiij breaking out the Hobart. Not going for the mix, going for the damage.
Okay. I see somebody in the chat talking about Semiij chain. Oh, and that's a punish. On the raw sphere, I'm not sure what he was going for. Maybe he tried the EX, which is safe. I think -5.
And the mix just working right now for Semiij.
Ooh, will he convert? No. Raptor has all the meter though. It doesn't matter. Okay, just walk away.
And if only the second part of that string would have come out and not killed, it would have switched positions. But there we go. He finds his way out of the corner immediately.
Semiij has an uphill battle. We've seen him do it. But Raptor has all the meter, and that smoke bomb did not connect. Well, that's a punish and a throw. Scorpion can punish that string.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if Raptor knows
maybe
if he can.
114 or 113. I'm not too familiar with the inputs of it. Raptor keeping it safe full screen with an EX Sphere.
Ooh, and a reactionary. Here we go. Into damage. Raptor trying to catch up. And Semiij has no meter to really get huge damage out of this. But it will be close. 29%. The down ones into the throws.
I think eventually one of these down ones is going to down one flame aura. And just a run up! Savage! Wow. Savage read by Raptor there.
And the throw, and that's going to do a little bit more, 14%. And the Hellfire, Raptor goes up 2-1. I have no idea about what. Okay.
Here we go.
Semiij looking to tie this up 2-2. Ravenous is his moneymaker, but he is stuck. See, I have to express that. He is stuck in Ravenous from now on in this entire set.
And Raptor loves coming off that bar, going for huge damage, and then using a stand 3 to end that combo, and just go for mix.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah, we see it pay off, and that's a punish. No punish by Semiij.
Oh, these pounces adding up so quick.
Yeah, like you alluded to earlier, when we were watching Noble Lamia, those pounces, 16% every time, they do add up. I mean, they are such a good check.
We haven't seen a combo from Semiij, and he's got this huge health lead off those pounces. Ooh, so close from punishing that teleport, but it didn't go far enough. It just didn't track the teleport far enough on the screen. It tracked it to where it was way up in the sky.
Standing one, there's an infamous standing one throw. Ooh, and a very nice jump kick into teleport.
And a sick conversion here from Raptor. Look at this grown man damage.
36. He could have punished that fireball. There's another pounce. Doesn't capitalize with the extra buttons, but it doesn't matter. He's taking him to the corner
with a pedigree.
With pedigree, Aquaman's favorite move in the game. Besides back one, of course.
It always gets me hyped. Hunter Hurst Semiij, ladies and gentlemen.
Raptor
Once again.
so much. He had breaker. Here we go. Raptor versus Semiij. 4 top 8. Week 6. Down 4 gets the first hit. Pounce. Good check. 13%. And then double hitting back 4. With it double hitting, it will break armor, but Semiij not really known for how much he uses armor, to be honest. Not with Mileena. Smoke doesn't have armor, so...
And Raptor's not caught crouching there, and Semiij caught him there on the first pick from Ravenous in game number 3.
Ooh, and there it is! He broke it with the back 4, just when I said Semiij does not use armor. Raptor went with the back 4, double hitting, broke the armor, boom. Raptor on set point.
Fight.
And one thing about this, Raptor has gotten away with so many jumps, and Semiij not capitalizing with what we know. Those down 1s are on the ready, typically, and there's a 2-1 into 20%. Oh, Raptor goes in with the 4-2. Will Semiij break this early? I don't think he will. He probably shouldn't. There's that standing 3 you were talking about. Semiij, even if he gets that overhead roll to connect and burns 2 bars, I've not seen him get more than about 26.
What a break from Raptor. Raptor wants this right now.
He very well should. Oh, the pounce. On the 4-2. It's going to force Semiij to break.
And now any straight hit.
This is panic mode. The pounce gets him. We're going into round 3.
Final round, final match for top 8. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
Nerves are going to kick in. The 4-2 connects for Raptor. Semiij cannot break. Oh, and
That
that spear
huge
missed.
drop on the spear.
Good jump back by Raptor. Good armor by Semiij. He's going to burn it. But nobody has meter. Nobody has breaker. Nobody has extra damage. I'll just catch him crouching. That back 4 is so good to check with. Almost as good as the pounce. It's not punishable either.
And look at the whiff on
Oh
that.
my goodness, the defense by Raptor. And it may not be enough. Oh,
And
it's
he
not gonna
risks
be
it
enough.
all.
Semiij
Semiij.
and Semiij going with the classic. Down, 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 down 4.
In an incredible comeback. Raptor looked poised in every single match there.
Button and stuff, and I was so scared, like, oh, am I gonna have this tournament button? And then somebody's gonna call me out on it. Here we go.
We saw Slayer pretty much dismantle Mr. Ermac, but Ermac in general last week against Toxin.
Goodness.
And Slayer's just off to that kind of start here against Too Easy. Just not letting him breathe.
Kind of slowed down now. Too Easy going with the float gimmicks.
Look at the blocks by Slayer. It finally opens him up with the slam.
Cannot forget that he cannot block when he is floating. He can only hit buttons or come back down. And there we go. The EX overhead shuts down round 1. Too Easy almost on 2 bars though, and keep in mind we are in Too Easy's playground. He always gets this level. So can we actually say that Too Easy may be the only person to main a stage in MKX? Yes, no takers.
Before him, Michelangelo in the pit. Because he savagely this game he savagely wanted both dive kicks as a summoner qual player.
Gotcha, yeah.
And I played him multiple times in ESL and offline, and he would pick that stage online and offline. You would 50-50, but for some reason in MKXL, you would get the pit like 90% of the time on the 50-50. So It was pretty savage. And every time I tried to pressure him, it just seemed like he had that dive kick out.
Isn't it funny that even the stage selected MKX is truly a 50-50? Okay, Slayer confirms, goes into the low chakra, doesn't cash out on the damage, wants to go for even more damage to shut this down. This is only going to take one more combo. It doesn't block the teleport.
And that's actually a pretty hard wake up to Oki against. If you don't have your perfect Oki, that's an incredibly quick wake up. Just
good challenge. That's a punishment.
Oh, and here we go. Sundays and Wednesdays.
Oh my goodness, the delayed EX dive kick. Oh my god, this armor. And see, too easy, no stranger to safe armor, being in Mystic. But he is playing Spectral right now. Headbutt, Too Easy's got to cash out on this. Ooh, and very nice. That was a setup. If I've ever seen one, Too Easy takes round one.
Too Easy getting things going. I like the pick of Spectral starting right off the bat because we saw what Slayer did to Mr. Ermac last week.
I'll be honest with you, I watched it back because I remember saying at the end of that Toxin just completely stopped playing. And he did. If you go back and watch it, Toxin put his controller down, slammed it, broke it, ate it, I don't know. He wasn't playing anymore.
Slayer just, everything he did went right, and he just seemed to be so comfortable in this matchup. And Slayer, someone we haven't seen compete in a while, looks like he just never stopped competing and is grossly solid at MK.
He is.
Always
it's been
has
a while
been.
since I've seen Slayer, but he is playing so good. And this has been, you know, we've seen him play. He beat SonicFox with Kung Lao. I can't remember the tournament off the top of my head, but I remember the down 3 spin that caught Sonic jumping. He was playing Kitana. And that's really who I knew Slayer for playing, was Kung Lao. And he always had that Kung Jin. And it shows here that this character is his main.
I also think that he has one win over him with Kung Jin.
I must have missed that.
Yeah, I think he has a couple wins over SonicFox. I'm not 100% on that.
He definitely does.
Yeah, that, but Too Easy about to take game number 2 and have us a match here.
Too Easy, you gotta let one rip, man. There
Just
you go.
a reversal headbutt with a reverse teabag as well.
Too Easy got some teabags at the top 16 through top 4. That's where his sweet spot has been. And that EX dive kick is safe. Oh, it just goes right into it. 1-1. This is not the gentleman's bracket. Teabags are here. Safe armor is here. Teabags.
Mid-match. Here we go. We are in there. Savagery levels are over 9,000, ladies and gentlemen. Your scanners are breaking right now. They're not even working.
Okay, now we're going into it. Slayer burned all the bar.
We just saw Wake Up EX Chakra. If everything is on the table. Everything is on the table right now.
I love it. Too Easy, not taking any teabags a day for free.
Great check by Slayer on that levitate cancel.
Oh, good teleport.
Give it up, son.
And once again, reacting very well to those.
Slayer's reactions are on point. That's one thing. I mean, look at that. Jump in, just dive kick.
Final round, fight.
Oh, that is not safe. Too Easy burning it again. Round 3. He's burning all his bar. He had 3 bars. He's almost got 2 again. All of them are gone. No breaker, no damage. Slayer has a bar. These headbutts are too savage for even me to handle.
Oh my gosh!
Wow. Okay. This. Oh, you went for the down 2. This is not going to be huge damage.
We have a scrap right now, ladies and gentlemen.
But that's punished all day. He's going to teabag again, I can guarantee it. No.
Does not.
I cannot guarantee it. Collector of the Kraken. Release the Kraken. Ooh, that would have been a very nice whip punish. Armor went the wrong way. Slayer taking full advantage. That overhead is getting so many people despite how slow it is. Slayer, ooh, and that's a whip. This is chip out.
And we're seeing a really good battle of mobility. It's very fast paced, but it's not drawn out. The damage is happening so fast.
It is. It's very momentum based right now.
Look how high that anti-air. And Too Easy's favorite. Interactables that make him go flying.
Ooh, and I see what he was going for, trying to anti-air Slayer. Slayer breaking all this armor.
And Too Easy coming off all the bar regardless.
No confirms.
And that's going to do it.
Ooh, he dropped it. This is a bad place.
Oh my gosh. That drop from Slayer might cost him this match.
It could cost him the entire set. It could cost him top 8 for a second week in a row. Slayer's got to go in. The overhead connect 16%. And just a meterless dive kick.
But Slayer keeping his composure even after losing that round by dropping that combo.
That is a punish by Slayer. It's just going to take one more throw, one combo, one very, very small combo from Slayer. Will shut this into a 2-2.
And that's going to do it.
I'm not saying he doesn't, I just don't know what it is.
And sticking to Spectral, but no punish on the headbutt.
Punch. Probably didn't expect him to just start the match with that. Too Easy trying to keep the distance. Just chip away, keep him grounded, bait him into doing something unsafe.
And Too Easy finally might be pressing too many things. That was working before because Slayer was pressing them as well, but Slayer slowing down. Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. Once we get to round 3, we'll find out. Oh, Too Easy goes for a throw. Slayer taking full advantage, 20%. Slayer does have a bar, so does Too Easy. Too Easy known for that down 3 into a throw. And just a raw down 2 just to shut it all down.
It shut down everything. It shut down the knockdown that was coming on it. Not only, but also the 20% damage that comes from that headbutt. But off that knockdown, Easy could have came in, done a mix-up, and taken that round. So that was a really good down 2 from Slayer.
Too Easy. You see how those staggers worked. He was doing 1, maybe 2 hits after those teleports. Now he's going into all 3. Slayer, about 45% health.
And Easy trying to send us to a final round. Oh, and
tries to use Grandma.
Blanche gets put away, and here we go, headbutt. We're going to a final round.
Blanche is dead. Right next to the tomatoes.
Someone's making top 8.
Someone is making top 8 today. Only the most savage will make that. That's a punish.
No punish from Too Easy. We'll see if that alone might make the difference.
That was an easy 30%. Oh, and that's another drop combo. Too Easy. You can't fall apart here. Nice block.
Great backdash by Slayer.
He's just getting put into the blender. And this could do it for Slayer. Makes top 8 of
Yomi.
week 6. And goes into full teabag animation for the entire fatality. Oh my
Fight.
Yomi's Forever King versus Hazard's Zwei. And there is a hazard.
Caught him with that.
And there is a hazard emote, so let's see him.
There are no Yomis. I don't think.
No, there's not.
To throw.
But since these guys started competing, we will have to get one in there.
Yes, we will. We have 2 of them. Ooh, I got him with the low. The 2x4, baby.
2x4. That thing looks like a 4x4. You see how big that thing was?
I did, yeah.
And this is the first member of Hazard that we've seen today. And they have all kinds of representatives. Kevo the Man, usually the big one we see.
Yeah, I saw him last week. Playing Buzzsaw. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sorry, Kevo. I should not have said that because Forever King is not the only one to show us Buzzsaw. Kevo Demand did as well last week.
There we go. And Kevo plays really well, week in and week out.
Nice. Ooh, dropped the back 3-2-1. This is going to be a good combo for Zwei. Trying to tie this up 1-1. Ooh, Raw down 2. Was that on reaction? Good hit confirmed by Forever King. Get down 1 by Zwei into a combo. Forces King to break.
That bug actually reset. I think he caught Forever King pressing a button there.
Ooh, and the bug switched!
The bug autocorrects! Oh my gosh, I've never seen that.
Look, man, that bug is smarter than a smart disk.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Well, one would say that bug has a mind of its own.
It's weird because I thought it had actually already taken off the other way unless it turned. No way they can do that. Okay, good offense by Zwei. Goes into the bug. He's got hit by so many low hats. He's got to respect those after a block stream. He's trying to go off from... Ooh, and an X-ray. And this is certainly going to even things out. 33%. What's for Oki? Gets the bug out into a combo. This is going to do it, actually. Oh my goodness. Zwei takes it. 1-0.
Broodmother Devora, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to have official 1st to 10 on stream. Final week of stream meet, maybe.
Alright.
For the Combat Cup, I should say.
There's a lot of camaraderie on the camera, but off the camera, a war.
Exactly. We actually hate each other. Ooh,
Oh my gosh!
That's 25%.
What in the world did we just witness?
Wow.
Get hype, ladies and gentlemen. Zwei is bringing it.
Okay, these cancels. No mixes coming, just straight mids. The EX puddle. Health is so even right now between these two. Down for King. Hot blocking. The King of wait a minute. Zwei just got away with a throw on King, who typically says even when he's pissed drunk, he could tech any throw.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, I caught him with the disc. You can't jump at this man. And that's going to be, yep. Oh, nice down 1. Confirmed, 17%. Oh, and down 3.
These little conversions by Zwei have been outstanding.
So much work for so little damage, but it all gets in your opponent's head. You can't make one mistake without taking damage.
And you know, him having played this character so long, he has every little conversion in the book. And a great tech by King.
And that's going to do it. Zwei has no meter. Look at King sitting pretty.
He's sitting on a stack right now.
Oh, that smart disc is going to connect. You can see how much different Forever King's Predator is than somebody like Circa Destroyer. Neither one of them bad, just totally different.
Completely different, but equally effective.
Equally effective, yes. Zwei has almost built his 3 bars, and that is good because King is still sitting on his. It goes for the X-ray.
Gosh! Knew that King was going to press a button after that tech throw and just let it rip. But now look at the meter difference.
Exactly. King, all he has to do is get 1 scimitar stab, and that is going to end everything. Oh,
it goes for the X-ray and misses. And you know what? Just says screw it right after into a raw down 2. And if he would have committed into that, that'd be game over.
Would have. And this is going to even out everything.
Yes, watch out for laser.
Oh my god.
Double backdash!
No.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, that could have gone.
That is patience. Tied 1-1. Here we go, and just ducked the interactable, but I don't think he knew he was going to duck under that close. Oh, and that's going to be some damage going to the corner. Will King burn it? Yes, he will. 34%, hard knockdown into the disc. King just trapping him in the corner. Didn't knock him down, not enough hits from the over positive. Down 3 check into the puddle.
Zwei has been playing against that smart disc so well, recognizing when it gets thrown out and immediately coming in with either a back one or a down 3 check on it.
Very smart by King, using the interactable. Zwei was coming in to do the hard to blockable. Oh, and a nice expose the gap. In situations like this, I agree with that. Burn the bar to expose that gap. In situations like that, just to win the round, I like it. When both people are full health, probably not worth it. Zwei, this overwhelming offense into a throw.
And just outside of that down 4 range.
Good down 1 by Zwei. I like this. So many checks. So many checks. But, oh my god,
Oh,
the
he
X-ray.
has been absolutely savage with that.
He's X-rayed in every match so far. Every match he has thrown that X-ray. And King just burns the bar to go for the scimitar stab. And you know he would have burnt the second one to try and close this out. And Zwei ties it up.
And you know, it's been paying off for him so well.
Oh my goodness. 3 puddles in a row on block. King still respecting the plus frames from the pre-patch Demoras. Although I don't think those puddles were that plus as they were in Swarm Queen and the other variations. I could be wrong. Unless they're EX. Ooh, and a good down 3. Run up down 3 just to check. Into the throw by King.
Where's the positioning? He's wasted on 2 bars.
There it is. Ooh, and a good down 2 by Zwei. Those down 2s are so good. And I feel like he could have converted off that. Just missed the timing. King will convert. And a throw by King.
And you have to watch out. King could do so many things here. Down 2.
That's going to do it.
And King.
Oh,
Game number 4.
King is up 2-1. Zwei, no slouch, has not made it easy for King. Oh, and just blocked the scimitar with no punish on it. Zwei has 3 bars, King has 0. Smart disc challenge, good by Zwei. Into the hard knockdown, a disc is coming. Into the throw. If Zwei can avoid these throws, he's lost so much health. Oh my goodness, smart disc into interactable. And this is bad. It looks like King is opting to go for zoning over Broodmother, which may be pretty smart. That's one tactic he has not really tried.
Round 2.
And it shot pay off greatly there. King is on match point, and that keepaway game just was so strong because the startup of all the projectiles on Broodmother are just no match for how quick those lasers truly are.
Exactly. And how slightly minus those low lasers are. Zwei has, when he gets in, he has to stay in. On a good overhead by Zwei, keeps him in the corner. It's going to be pretty good damage into a setup. And Zwei looking so good, trying to tie this up 2-2. King has him on lockdown.
Every time we count Zwei out, he's right back in this.
Final round. Fight.
Down a couple bars a meter, but just play a little bit solid. Force from King to break here, and you're looking crisp.
So we saw round 1, King opted the zone, but now that he has Zwei in the corner, He is all pressure today, baby. 3 bars. Zwei switches sides. Down 4 into bug. Oh, and just the down 2, my gosh.
When was the last time you've seen a Predator down 2? Oh my stars.
Oh my stars. Zwei is, oh, he went for the X-ray. That would have been...
time it does not pay off is when his tournament life is on the line.
This could be really bad for Zwei. Wherever King converts, and that's going to do it. 25% by King takes it 3-1.
The Combat Cup. 100%. Your answer should be the Combat Cup. Here we go. Last match to
Zoning.
to form top 8, and we're going to see some crazy stuff going on in this matchup.
Into the disc. Man, I still remember seeing Destroyer do that hard knockdown into the disc, did a down 3 low laser, and everything came at the same time. It was so cool.
Look at that, no punish on that instant air overhead.
And finally, we see Destroyer punish that low drill. We've been waiting for that forever. And Revetleafing actually really close to closing this out, and he does.
Just like
Takes
that.
round 1.
All that mobility that Tanya possesses just pays off so well. Revetleafing using it to full advantage.
Good conversion by Destroyer, and the disc gets him out of the air, brings him back into the corner. This is where Destroyer lives.
And that is not a good trade. We've seen Forever King and Destroyer use Predator's backdash really effectively. This is not a good backdash.
Exactly, yeah.
To say
I
the
see
least.
it. It's so slow.
We're all tied up, only here in game 1. It seems like we're in game 5 already.
I'm telling you, man. We're going back to the corner. Destroyer sets up the disc, waits for that shroud, punishes it with a jump back. That was almost a tongue twister for me. Delays the overhead way too long. Maybe he just wanted the plus frames off it. Smart disc into a down 2. Destroyer just 1 hit away.
And Destroyer goes up 1-0 on Revetleafing.
Oh, and he switches to Kobu. No more pyro here. We're going to see if this variation pays off. This is going to be very hard for Tanya because she doesn't really have much of a projectile game, and Destroyer is going to expose that. Doesn't burn the bar to get the extra damage. Nice punish. He will burn this one. He is trying to close this out. Into all that chip. Look at all that juice. I can tell you're not a Gears player, or else you would have known what I was talking about. But that is a lot of juice. Destroyer takes round 1.
Hold up. Hold up. I know this.
Fight.
Tie? Is that tie?
No, it was in Gears 1. It was when they got to the very first.
Oh, yep. We're good.
All that juice.
Look at all that
all
juice.
on the floor.
All right, guys, here we go.
It's going everywhere.
Completely turning it around with Kobu of all things, who we thought was dead in the ground, buried.
Final round. Fight.
And here we go, the revival of Tanya by Revetleafing and Sir Tommy Gun here in the Combat Cup.
Very nice mix. Second hit was an overhead. He went with the low drill. Nice laser. Switches sides, locks him down in the corner. Destroyer sitting on 3 bars. He's only got a bar now.
And Kobu's not a matchup that really almost no one has played in a long time. So Revet's going to get away with a few things. Very good stuff.
Chip.
Fight.
Just the instant overhead to start it off. Revetleafing, staggering, nice block. Waited for the wake up. Good throw by Destroyer.
And that instant air overhead has just gone unpunished all day. And there we go. The claw from Destroyer.
The claw. Okay, Destroyer falling apart here. He's got to pick it up. He's got 2 bars. He can go for some pretty good damage. Will he go for it? Will he burn it? Yes, he will.
Wants the round.
Is he going to go in 4-4? Air disc. What are the setups? I'm going to get down 3. And this is not going to chip him out. Air
Oh
disc.
my gosh, what an entire sequence from Destroyer. That was incredibly methodical and calculated.
Fight.
Gorgeous HQT play.
Just when you thought he was out of it, man. Being pressured non-stop. He finally found his way, burned that bar, and here we are. Destroyer up 1 round. Revetleafing. Yeah.
He's just doing everything he can to try to just not get the smartness rolling. They are throwing him off his game.
I don't know if I agree with that break there. Unless he can close this out, it was a bad idea.
I tell you what, Destroyer's been getting opened up a lot by that back one. Forces the break, even if he loses this round. That's pretty good.
Just gonna set it up.
Oh, and there goes Tanya's forehead. Jesus Christ.
Wins.
Squeak, but if I could get that out, that would be so awesome.
We now have the 3rd variation of Tanya in this match.
Let's see which matchup he may not know. And sometimes you gotta run with it, man. And Destroyer having nothing of this. Look, that's the best way to learn a matchup.
Look at the damage. Big boy damage from Destroyer.
43% into chip. I mean,
If you notice there, he mixed up off the big boot into the smart disc. He was jumping over him the entire time, watching out for that drill and everything, and he finally just checked him with the mid. And I think he caught Revet, thinking that he was going to jump over him and going for a quick rise on either a normal or a special move, and just getting eaten by that mid.
there's one thing the Dragon Naginata has, its range. Doesn't zone very well at all. But she's got some range to compete with it. But using that armor for 17% is not going to cut it. Very good. Confirmed by Destroyer.
And that should do it from Destroyer. What a little conversion!
What's he going to go with? No brutality to finish it out.
Is he going for a fatality? Here we go. Let's see some fatalities in the chat. As Destroyer is going to go into top 8 here at the Combat Cup.
Thank you, Destroyer, for that fatality. Thank you.
Predator wins. Fatality.